Hey guys, this is Josh from AcabadoTheme.com. Today, what I wanted to cover was a basic change, but something that can make your homepage look a little bit different if you choose to, which is we're going to switch on just desktop display the sidebar from being on the right side to being on the left side. And that'll take some custom CSS and then a media query on top. And the media query kind of is one that's not spoken about as much, but media queries allow you to control the display based on the screen size. So in this kind of thing, it's nice because you can really specifically state that, over X amount of width that I would like it to show this way. And then obviously if those were switched, then on mobile view you would see the about before you'd see the recent post. So what you're looking for is that on desktops it swaps this back and forth, but on the smaller screen sizes it would flop itself back over to this again. So that way it would drop this down on mobile below the actual content itself. So what we're going to do is jump over here, and then what I'm going to do real quick is just jump us over to where we need to be, which is Acabado settings, and then Acabado settings, and then inside custom CSS. So we're going to give ourselves a little bit of space. So media queries are kind of the same as everything else, but they start with an @media, and then the declaration of where you want it to apply. So basically this is saying anything that's minimum width of 1024 pixels or greater, apply anything within our brackets, so opening and closing. What you want to do is then go find your actual swap. So this is going to convert the main over to the right side and convert the widget to the left area, and then make sure that they're set up to display. So we're going to copy that, and you're going to put it inside this container, because this is what controls that media width, right? So for a good example, I'll do it outside first. So now it's not inside the media container. So when I update, it's going to save it. What we're going to do is, you'll see it this way. When I refresh, now they're swapped. So you can use this to kind of change your layout versus everybody else's. But the problem is when you do it like this, right? If I make my screen able to get smaller, right? When it switches, that stuff stays there, it stays there, it stays there, it stays there. And it's broken. It's not loading how it's supposed to. It's not doing what's intended. You can also do this stuff from inside developer tools. You can actually kind of change what these look like. So see, while the move works, it kind of breaks at smaller screen sizes. So when you turn this on right here, again, you got to there from 3 dots, more tools, and then developer tools, or you can do Control-Shift-and-I, and this is part of Chrome. When you're inside here, you can actually go into here, and there's this device toolbar. So this will show you normal, right? But this allows you to change it, and then you can kind of change what device you wanted to test on to see, what the relative pixel ratio is. So you can move up. They're not always updated specifically because if the screen size stays the same, then there isn't work that's chucked into these. But it gives you a chance to kind of see what a representation would look like on an iPad Pro. That way, if you don't have one, you want to see something you did, you can see if you broke it or not. So you can see it doesn't really work. So what we're going to do is take this, right? We're going to add it inside the media query. So now it's just going to do it when it's over this minimum width of 1024 pixels, and update. And what we'll do is go close and turn off all of this again. So now that that's updated, we'll refresh, and you'll see everything's still there, right? It's where it's supposed to be. So what we can do is 3 dots, more tools, developer tools, and then what you'll see is we're back to showing how we're supposed to share, which is all of the posts and then the About Us section. So this is how you actually can get around some of those settings themselves and get them to be more specifically set up for yourself. And this it doesn't center like your phone does necessarily, but this is how I test a lot of these things to see when I need to. And as you can see, even with this cool different coloring and highlighting that I've done on the page, I've even built it as a media query too, so that when it drops down far enough, it actually just reverts back. So that way I don't break anything mobile wise, because mobile really needs bigger buttons. It needs features that are more helpful if left alone sometimes. So what I just wanted to cover today was using the media query, you can actually flip these two sections depending on your need, and maybe just to customize your look itself and to give you a way to distinguish yourself from the crowd. Hopefully that helped you, and hopefully it makes sense. I'll make sure to include all of this along with the post that I have and the code inside the description. Please leave a comment if it's interesting or helpful, or like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'm trying to do 2 to 3 a week if I can. Thank you. Bye.